exist till damn city.
10-car Pittsburgh Bay freight train in 3 minutes. Man, people hate that voice. I mean, I'm already standing underneath some of the coldest concrete slabs in the block. I don't need any advice from where I am. I mean, 22 feet high or 4 floors underground in the middle of the freeway with deafening sound of the cars speeding by or the steel on steel grinding as the train arcs through a 2,000-foot radius. Engineers like me consider that pretty tight. They say the journey from A to B is half the fun. No, man, it's gotta be at least 90. I would rather rush the hour, pressed against the glass at Shinjuku, or raising the roof in Mumbai so close to the electric wire, but knowing that you are blood jolting through the veins of this city with a purpose to keep its pulse, so you can keep yours. You could always single me out among the commuters, the only dreamer in a dreary-eyed crowd, the only particle weightless among the masses, drifting away from the troubles that await at point B or A. Because when I alight, the world bites. Midterms, labs, Map Lab? Rallies supporting diversity, education, equality, which really should seem like common sense these days, actually begin to create no justice, no peace on my mind. And in Daily Cité, my point A, Bay, which I have to say is not just the name of the station where 3 of the 4 BART lines stop. It's home to many Filipino immigrants like my parents and my friends' parents, who with their elderly wisdom know why it's so foggy. It's because of all the rice cookers, but sometimes the fog gets too thick to cross cultural boundaries and you get lost. Anak, why aren't you getting all A's in Berkeley? Anak, when are you graduating so you can help pay for our expenses? Anak, do you still go to church every Sunday? You know you got to pray. Anak, why don't you call or come visit me anymore? I love you. The fog clears once in a while, and it's only then that you realize how jagged the road you were traveling on was, or maybe not even a path at all. See, trains don't have that problem. Through rain or shine, sleet, snow, or fog, I just chug along the straight steel track, hovering between A and B, away from my commitments to pursue identity, away from my identity to keep my commitments. Like a magnet, always never reaching Daily Sit A or B town, but calling all stations in between. Richmond, Concord, Dublin, Fremont, Millbrae, or SFO. And if I just stay right here, they say I can make it to San Ho. If I can stay here, I can make it anywhere. Almost. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. Well, how do I know if I'm at my 999 or never even left? I mean, here I am, standing at the city center, the X that marks the spot of the crossroads in my life. Holding a timetable in hand, making sure I make all those connections because, you know, A to B leads to C to D to E to F to G, all the way to Z. Today, I end my 16th theater rise show. Yeah, wow. I've seen many generations and perspectives come in, develop, and move on. In one day, I will end 3 years of learning about my culture and heritage with Filipino Cultural Night. Y'all should go. In 7, I'll remember the frailty of human life and the power of family. In 14, I find out if I made it past the 3rd round of interviews to get that dream job. Yikes. In 21, I'll be cramming those finals and see if I could get that extra non-F, non-D, maybe non-C in those engineering classes. In 30, I'm going to be walking across the stage for the best engineering college in the nation. In 37, my girlfriend's going to leave back for SoCal. And And thus we begin an indefinite, long-term relationship. And in 42, I moved back to A. No. This is my train. 4 years later, a train to A and a train to B, all arriving at the same platform. 2 different destinations, 2 different outcomes. And I've never been more sure where I want to end up.